All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and today we're going to be taking our first look at the brand new uniform for Sister Grimm, her Runaways uniform that is coming as a part of this Midnight Sun update. And honestly, this uniform looks really good, like really good. There's a couple reasons why you want to build this uniform. They might be in front of her, they might be behind her, but for me personally, I really like the fact that she has long-term utility. For the longest time, the only character that had the ability to passively remove debuff, listen to what I said, passively, not from a leadership, was the Wasp. And with the most recent update for Strife, he got debuff removal on his uniform, and now we have another character here that has debuff removal on her 4-star passive. Now it only applies to magic allies specifically, but there's quite a few of them in the game. Adam Warlock, Doctor Doom, and Magic being a couple of the more powerful PvP options, maybe Ancient One as well, since she's really good with the reflect for timeline battle. But it's really good to see them diversifying the ways that you can remove debuffs in the game, so that's really good. The only problem is Sister Grimm herself does not have much in the way of PvP value. None of her skills have iframe ignored, so even though she has a really good PvP ability, she's not a PvP character in any sense to me. But it's really cool to see more characters getting ways to remove debuffs. Additionally, they converted her from just being an energy based character to now being an elemental character. This could be good or bad depending on how you look at it. So some characters have high fire resistance. Some bosses like Mephisto, they take less damage from fire based abilities because he's fire based. So on one hand, her becoming a fire based character, you could look at that as a negative, but it opens up the ability to use her with different CTPs. So I decided to give her a CTP of Judgment, especially since these days the CTP of Judgment doesn't get used that often. Many of the characters that we get uniforms for, and when we do get new characters like Man-Thing, or in the case of Omega Red, we often default to giving them a CTP of Energy because they're not elemental. In the case of Sister Grimm, her skills play out in a way where you do want to delay cancel them, and they have lots of hits, so they would trigger a CTP of Energy or Destruction very early. So because of that, the only options that I think are viable for her are a CTP of Judgment or a CTP of Rage. So I defaulted to give her a CTP of Judgment just because the Rage is, I would say, more in demand for Giant Boss Raid, and more specifically Alliance Battle Extreme and Alliance Battle Legend, whereas the Judgment, not so much these days anyways. Okay, so the first piece of content we're going to test her in is against Infinity Ultron. I want to see how she performs without iframe ignore. So the devs recommend that you use 5 slight delay, 4 slight delay, and then proc on 3. I would ideally recommend you do 5 slight delay, 4 slight delay, 2 insta cancel, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use the 6. I would say you can use the 2 off cooldown because it's instant. 5, okay, 4. Let's go ahead and proc on the 6, stay in the iframe. Go ahead and use the 2 there. Nice. Fireball Jutsu. You want to go ahead and you want to sit in the 4 just for long enough that you get the shadow clones to spawn, you know, just shadow clone jutsu. And then you hit them with that fireball jutsu. Who are you, Sasuke? Who are you, Itachi? But hey man, she got shadow clones now, and she got fireball jutsu now, bro. She got it. She be cooking. Now, her heal isn't the greatest. She only got like a 20% heal. I keep leaving out the 2. I should go 2 before 3. Just, okay, let me go ahead. You can, oh, okay. That's unfortunate. So, range issue there. You can see, like, it's a big range on the 6, but it's still possible for them to dodge. It's not sexy like Doctor Strange where the range is like insane. Go ahead and use the 2. There we go. Also, the majority of her damage is on her tier 3. Okay. because that's where she has the damage accumulation. She has really good looking skills. They look like Doctor Strange's, to be honest, like the colors. Okay, I want to make sure that this guy, we trigger. Okay, good. I think we triggered the invincible there. Yep, there we go. Really? Her basic is hitting with the staff. Hilarious. It should have been her just like, maybe if I'm far away. I want to see. Okay, how about the 6, 5, 4, 2, 3. This is like the perfect rotation. Let me go ahead and just toss out what you can. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we'll just go ahead and wrap up with the 6. So not bad, truthfully speaking. Definitely not groundbreaking or anything. I think if she had one skill that had iframe ignore on it that did decent damage, she had the potential to be, I would say, a good there's still the potential for her to be a good substitute for the Wasp for Otherworld Arena, but I don't think people are going to use her that much. Okay, so next up, we're going to test her against Null on stage 59 and see how she performs. If she can't do 59, then her value is really not going to be that impressive to the majority of y'all. Truthfully speaking, I think we can squeeze into 1 to get the 6 faster. We go ahead and use the co-op. I truly love all of her skills. The animations for them look really good. I love the fact that she spins when she fires out those firebirds. Even the 1 skill animation looks good. Oh yeah, so she's doing all right. I wonder if she could compete with Kamala Khan. Like, does she got that kind of juice? Does she have that kind of sauce? I don't know. Okay, let me see. I came in here off a whim. Like, I'm doing all of this for the first time. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Like, keep in mind, she was a character that wasn't getting played, I would say, since 2017. Right? She had literally no value outside of like a stage. I would say stage 12 clearing Shadowland would be the most that you could do with Sister Grimm previously to this update. So if you were a fan of the character, like, you maybe could do more. Maybe you could do like a stage 30 something. But I would say that was the most. Okay, let me run away, run away, run away, run away, love, run away. Get it? Because she's run away. Anyways, dad jokes, I know. I got them. I got them for days. Where do you think I've been? What do you think I've been doing? Coming up with dad jokes. Anyways, I want to save the 6, bro. Alright, cool. So she's actually doing alright. Doing alrighty. Y'all let me know what you think. I'm not gonna say she godly or nothing like that. Obviously not. Tier 4s exist. By the way, I didn't press the 3. The 3 just kind of triggered itself there because there's a bug that's been in this game since, I don't know, since World Boss Legend was made, and these devs just refuse to fix it, and it really kind of peeves me, to be honest. Let's go ahead and toss the 6. Ooh, baby girl can tank a little bit. Okay, hold on. Okay, not bad. It's gonna take us maybe 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I think, looking at this. It's not terrible. She's just a regular tier 3 character. I'll go ahead and just toss that, toss that, toss that. Not bad. Some of y'all gonna be like, oh, she doo-doo. I would say she's above average. I would say above average just because of the fact that her 4-star passive gives her extra utility long term. I would say she's just about average in terms of her DPS and survivability. Like what I would expect from an average character. Like, not exceptional, not groundbreaking, but she definitely has long-term value because she has that support thing built in, which most characters don't. When most characters fall off for their damage, they have nothing else to fall back on. She at least is going to have the ability to fall back on that 4-star passive of hers, giving you debuff removal and healing to a couple of the characters that are really good for PvP. Like Dr. Doom, when he comes back and get tier 4, gonna be a menace for PvP no matter what they do to his build. Adam Warlock is already a menace, and I'm sure when Mephisto gets tier 4, he's probably gonna be a menace for Timeline as well, because he has revive and iframe and all that stuff, and she has the ability to give them debuff removal. Granted, Mephisto already has debuff removal in his kit, but yeah, Sister Grimm definitely opens up a different realm of possibilities. None that you couldn't already do, because Wasp is a blast female human and all that stuff, right? She offers a little bit more, but you know, flavor. So let me know what you guys think of her in the comments.